everyone, it's Maxine from Sport and Wellbeing. It's Tuesday evening and it's time for a mat work Pilates class. So I would like you to spread yourself out, so move some furniture away from you so you've got lots of room all around you, enough for a nice long mat and possibly a little pillow or maybe a little hand towel to fold in half. And if there's any injuries today, then do what you can, take a breather if there's something that you can't do. I will give different alternatives as we go through, so it should be something for everyone. Okay, are we ready? So I would like you to bring your feet underneath your hips. Make sure your toes are pointing forward and try to lift out of the insteps of your feet, so you're not sinking into the instep. You're lifting up and out. And then I would like you to bring your hands down by your side, get your shoulders up and roll them down in that nice soft V down the spine. So this is it from the side view. So think about that tailbone drawing down, think about the crown of the head lifting, and think about those 4 points that are drawing in. So we've got 2 hip bones drawn in, and we've got the belly button to spine drawing in. So you've got a 4 point to work from. So I would like you first of all to lift up through those feet and just go up through the toes. And then I want you to roll back down through the foot. And then lift the toes up off the floor. So let's go again. Put the toes down, lift up through the heel, through the arch, come up through the thigh bones. And then roll down through the foot. When you get the heel on the floor, lift those toes up at the front. So 2 more times. Try to breathe out as you go up. And breathe in as you come down. Breathe out through the toes. Breathe in, come down, up through and lift. Last one, are you ready? Toes down, up through those feet. Roll back down and lift up those toes. Put those toes down, bring those hands back down the side of your legs. From here, I want you to shift to one side and just lift the heel off the other one. Come back into centre. Stay lovely and drawn in through the lower belly, crown of the head, tailbone, through the other side. Come back into the centre, so you're using your body, using that core, just to move the body weight across to one side to keep it lovely and tall. Coming back into the centre. One more time, use that body, shift across to the other side. Come back into centre. Hold in the centre, draw your ribs down and raise your arms in the air. Bring them together and make that lovely little spine twist movement where the hands come down and rest on your chest and those shoulders draw down. Now think about those hips, keep them still. Take a nice breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to slowly turn. You move that rib cage. Come back into centre. Keeping those hips still. Move that rib cage. Breathe out. Breathe into centre. Give me 2 more. Breathe out, keep those hips still. Breathe into centre. And give me 1 more, keeping those hips still. Breathing out. Coming back into centre. Now if you feel a little bit tight through there, you carry on and do some more of those. If it's okay, get those shoulders down, that's fine. Keep that nice tall posture. And as you breathe out, draw those shoulders, squeeze them, keep those elbows lovely and soft. Breathe into centre. And again, so you're retracting those shoulders back, coming back into centre. Now be careful, I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is keep that tailbone drawing down, draw that rib cage, engage the belly. That's what I want you to do. Lovely. 2 more times. Exhale back. Inhale, centre. You're going to give me one more time. Exhale, back. Inhale, centre. And then just bring those hands down and just give me a little light shoulder roll all the way back and down. And again, lovely little shoulder roll all the way back and down. Two more. Just to loosen up through those shoulders, give me one more. Hold it there. So the shoulders are lovely and drawing down away from those ears. The tailbone is down, the little fingers down that trouser leg. I would like you to start to look down towards your toes. Roll into the top of the back. Hold it there. And now I want you to straighten and lengthen again. So quite small. Are you ready? So you want to try to breathe out. You draw your belly button towards your spine. You look down towards those feet. You hold this in. And then you start to straighten, coming back to centre. So two more times. This is nice and slow. Tuck into that top of the back and the shoulder. Draw your belly button in. And then come back up. Now we're going to go a little bit lower, so I'll turn sideways. Are you ready? You're going to tuck, you're going to roll. You're going to let those hands go like pieces of string. Go down. You can bend your knees if you need it. Imagine you're lifting something really heavy, so pull your tummy in and then lift back up away from the floor, stacking that spine and coming into a nice tall position with the tailbone drawing down and the shoulders away from your ears. So one more, tuck that chin in. I'll talk you through it again. Start to breathe out as you roll down, engage that belly button. Be careful not to push your bottom back. Draw your belly in, go down to the floor. Knees bent if you want them to be, and lifting and rolling all the way back up. And then bringing those shoulders down away from your ears. So I would like you to do two more on your own. Are you ready? Off you go. One more on your own. Looking good. Off you go again. Stand up lovely and tall. Bring those shoulders down away from your ears. Lovely. Last little bit of our warm up. Give me your hands. Relax those shoulders. To open them into those lovely two corners of the room, one up, one down. Come back into the middle, close, and then open up into those other two diagonals of the room. And then back in. So I go sideways so you can see the tailbone stays down. You stay lengthen, lengthen, draw that rib towards those hips. Come back into centre. And again, draw those ribs down towards those hips. Back into centre. So I really want to work up through the upper back and the shoulders again. Breathing out, breathing in. Two more on your own, lovely and slow, with the breath. Come into that centre. We're now going to take a step back, so we're going to use the whole of that mat. Standing at the back of your mat, I want you to draw your belly in. I want you to go down into the roll down. And I want you to walk through to hands. Bring those knees lovely and lightly to the floor. Get your toes and relax them. Take that tailbone back. Lower that chest down into that mat. Now this is knees allowing. If it's not, don't go back too far. Hold it there. We're going to come through. We're going to bring those hands right in underneath those shoulders. Now to relieve that pressure in the wrists, spread the fingers out. Put fingertip pressure through, take a little bit of weight off those wrists, and then go into that lovely cat stretch, drawing right up through the spine. And then coming down and releasing. And again, you ready? Breathe in. Coming down, releasing. Two more times, breathing in. And releasing. And one more, you ready? Breathing in. And releasing. Excellent. So from here, I want us to come down onto our tummy. Now take your feet about as wide as your mat. And I want you to rest your head on a little folded pillow or a little hand towel. And have a gap for your mouth and your nose so you can breathe and it's comfortable. We're going to go into the start. We're going to start working through those muscles in the back. So you want your arms out, point towards the corners of the room, shoulders relaxed, elbows slightly bent. So you can picture a star position. You've got 4 points, the hands and the toes. Now imagine there's going to be a letter coming under your belly button. Pull your belly button in and lift opposite hand and toe. You ready? Here we go. Belly button in, hand and toe, breathe out. Breathe in lower, switch to the other side. Breathe out the lift. Inhale, lower. I'll talk you through. I find it hard talking to you when I'm led on my tummy. So give me another 4. We're working this star position, and I really want you to feel that engaging through the belly button. That is what's going to lift your toe and your hand away. So if that makes sense, I'm hoping it does. And you're really working through that belly to work through the muscles in the lower back. So excellent, it's looking good, well done. You're going to give me 2 more, and then we're going to add a little bit more on, if that's okay with you. If you're finding that that back is starting to tighten a little, just take a breather, okay? So the last 2 then, here we go. Now hold it there. Now this time, the toes on their own, upper body stays down. Are you ready? Draw that tummy in, lift the toes, breathe out. Inhale, lightly touch those toes down. And again, lift those toes, I'm watching you. And lower again. Excellent. Toes only. Breathe out, lift them off the floor. Very tiny, but really lift from that lower belly. And then down. And then one more time, lift those toes. And down. Now keep those toes down and keep them resting. Try to switch off the legs and the bottom. Now give me the arms on their own. Are you ready? Turn the palms slightly in. Go to the corners, breathe out, lift. Breathe in lower. And again, pull up through the belly, head stays down, arms only, breathe out. And breathe in. 2 more arms only. And the last one. Into centre, relax. Bring those legs in a little bit more, switch them off. Slide those elbows in towards the body and put the hands flat on the floor. So we're going to go from the start to swan dive. So what I want you to do now is I want you to keep your hands down. I want you to relax your legs and your bottom. And then I just want you very slowly to lift your chest away from the floor. Pull up through those ribs, through the chest. Hands down and just hold it there, looking at the floor. Coming down into that mat slowly. And again, breathing in, going up. And breathing out, coming down. Excellent. Keep it going. Lovely and wide across the top of the back. The hands are in like a nice letter W shape. And releasing. Now I know some of you may want to make this just a little bit more challenging. And if you do, you can take those elbows off the floor and you're going to come all the way up. So this is the high position. Breathing in, shoulders away from those ears. And breathing out. And again, breathing in. Your gap under the chin. And breathing out, going down. So I want you to carry on with that while I talk you through it. So it's that lovely big lift up. Keep those hips down on the floor when you are lifting up. Keep the legs in the bottom relaxed. And only go as high as you feel that you can. Don't force it. And really make sure you keep that belly button pulling in. Well done. We're going to do the last one together. And then come down. Now bring yourself onto your hands and your knees, because what I want you now to do is just to loosen off through that lower back by just moving your bottom from side to side. Then I want you to go into the cat stretch. Then I want you to sag through the lumbar spine and allow those shoulder blades to come in. Then finish off the stretches for the lower back, and then we'll move on to another exercise. So I've put a little pillow behind me. We're going to bring these legs in, and we're going to lift that bottom. And then we're going to do a little bit of rocking from side to side. Excellent. Well done. We're going to stay here. We're going to put those feet on the floor. We're going to put our hands down by our side and relax our shoulders into that mat. So we're going to, first of all, think about closing that spine down into the floor. So we get rid of any natural curve and then relax it. And then that little natural curve comes back again. So walk those feet lovely and close to that bottom. And we're just preparing for a bridge. So again, I just want you to roll down into that floor and close that back. And then relax it. So 2 more times, here we go everybody. Roll down. And relax it. Now this time, roll down and lift your bottom. Roll down, lift your bottom. Now roll up onto your shoulder blades, if that is possible. Hold it there. And then roll back through the floor. Lovely. Walk those feet in. You don't want them a long way away. Go again, close that back, lift that bottom, roll up towards those shoulders and hold. Make that lovely ski slope with those legs. Then roll back through the floor. So 2 more here. Hands stay down. Go all the way up, breathe out. Roll down, breathe in. And again, all the way up, roll through the spine. Hold it there. Roll all the way back down. Lovely. Now bring those knees in. Open up that lower back. Open up that upper back by lifting the head up. Now we're going to do a shoulder bridge again. Make it a little bit more challenging, but if you don't want to, you stay with doing what we've just gone through. So bring those feet down, lovely and close to the bottom. Close that lower back into the floor. Breathe out, go up. Stay there. Take a breath in, bring in your right knee. Exhale, lift it. Breathe in, bend it. Exhale, put it back down. Take a breath in, stay there. Use that bottom. Exhale, left leg in. Breathe in. Exhale, up. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more each side. You ready? Here we go. Extend. Bend it. Back down. Oh, 1 more. Are you ready? Go. Then come down slowly. In those legs. Lift that bottom. Free up through that lumbar spine with a little rock. And you're going to repeat that 1 more time. But you don't have to. You can keep those feet down if you wish. Are you ready? Feet lovely and close to that bottom. Shoulders down by your down into that floor. You ready? As you breathe out, go up. Breathe in, knee in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Give me 2. Oh, hang in there. Don't get any lower. Give me 1 more. Then come down. Yes. Well done. Legs in. Take a little rock to sit in. Fantastic. Everybody okay? Yeah? Right. We're going to stay in a nice sitting position. Have your feet hip width apart. Hands out in front as if you're holding on to something. Shoulders down that spine. When you're ready, you're going to make a nice C shape through that lower back. Starting with a lovely C shape, tuck that pelvis, tuck that lovely tight belt in. And then coming all the way up. And again, breathing out. Breathing in. 2 more. Lovely, last 4. Rolling back. Sitting up. Draw those ribs down 2 more times. One more. Hold it there. Now come halfway back. Put those hands together. Relax those shoulders. Turn the hands, the torso. Keep the knees apart. Hold it there. Now lift that opposite knee and foot. Breathe in. And again, breathe out. And in. Stay lifted. Last two. Stay, last one. Hands back in the middle. Keep those knees apart. Come up and lift. Let's go down again. Hold it there. Hands out straight. Turn to the opposite side. Keep those knees still. Drawing the tummy, opposite arm. Opposite leg, sorry, for 4, 3, 2, one more. Hands center, come up. And bring those legs out. Take a lovely little stretch from the hips. Take that chest to the ceiling and hold it there. Now while we're here, bring that ribbon chest down. Bend up that right leg, bend up that left leg. Keep those fingertips pointing towards that bottom. We'll try leg pull prone. Take out the right leg. Exhale, lift, look up. Inhale, down. And again, are you ready? Exhale, lift, draw those ribs towards those hips. Working through the back of the leg, working through the back, working through the bottom, working through these arms. Two more. And one more. Hold it there. Come back in. Switch to left leg, leg pull. You ready? Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Belly tight, and again, exhale, lift. Two more. Use those arms. And one more, go. Come down. Take these legs out. Give those arms a little shake. Well done. Roll down. Bring those hands, link them loosely between the fingers. Slide them in behind the back of the head. Rest the head in the hands and bring those elbows in. Now relax the legs and the bottom into the floor. Now as you breathe out, just give me a lovely little lift up. Then breathe in, go down. And again, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, down. Two more supports in the head. Now this is the last one. Stay there in the up position. Release those arms over the top, hold them there. Now pull up through the feet, push those feet away, take those arms over the top. Head goes back down. And again, you ready? Roll up, bring those toes towards you, bring those hands towards those toes. Go down, relax those toes. Those ribs down so we're not arching that back. Go again. Roll up. And roll down. Just two more. done. Last one, I want you to stay up there. Hold. Count to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Wonderful. Bring one leg in, hold it. Close that back. Bring the other leg in, hold it. Close that back. Well done. So today is a little bit about working and opening up that lower back as much as we can. So I want us to do some stretches in those areas now. So if your back is playing up a little bit, it could be that your bottom muscles are quite tight. So we're going to work on those first. So we're going to put one foot down and put the other leg across. And we're just going to let that leg just relax there for a moment and just try to keep that knee out as much as we can. Get those arms laid down into that floor with the shoulders. And then your foot that's on the floor, I just want you to lift the heel. I want you to close that lower back. I want you to draw your tummy in. And then I want you to lift that toe off the floor and bring that leg closer. You should feel a stretch around the outside of that bottom on that bent leg. So across the body. Now put your hands through the middle, lift the head and hold that opposite leg on the shin. And we're still aiming to try and keep this knee out as much as we can. We're going to come down, we're going to put those feet down. We're going to try the other side. So we're going to take that leg across first. We're going to let that knee open out. So we're trying to just open out through the bottom a little bit. Get those shoulders down into the mat and the hands. Now just lift that foot, the heel part. Then close your back, pulling in your tummy. And then bring that whole foot in. Open around that side. Hands through the middle. Hold on to that leg. Keeping that knee out. Brilliant. We're going to go toes down. We're going to put those knees together. Feet and ankles together. Shoulders down, hands down. Now this is not big. It's a very small move. You're just going to gently rock your knees from side to side. Just loosening up through that lower back. Then we're going to close, we're going to bring in the right knee, we're going to bring in the left knee, and now feel that your back is trying to shut down into the floor while you're trying to lift your bottom in the air. Lift the head and the shoulders, draw the tummy in again, and open up through the top of the back a little bit more now. Then I want you to just give me a little rock up. And then I just want you slowly to come onto your hands into your knees. So we're going to open those knees into a nice V shape. And then I want you just to press back, lower that chest down into the floor. Then I want you to try and get up through that lower part of back and mid-back. And then while you're here, just do a little shimmy from side to side. Then come through to hands and knees. Knees hip width apart. Take one hand and look out towards where it's gone. Bring it right underneath. Go down onto the elbow. And keep pushing through to get a nice right side stretch down one side. Or left, depending on what arm you're doing. From the centre. I need to change around, I haven't got the room and by the wall. One arm out, look over there, bring it right under, go through, go through, go through, hold it there. Come centre. Now another area that you may be tight if your lower back is pulling, and it could be those hips at the front here. So bring one leg forward, see your toe first. Don't take that knee over, and take that hip into the floor, lift through the tummy and reach up. Hands come down. I want to go back toe under, lift that back knee off the floor, straighten that back leg. Now pull up through those shoulders. Bring that back knee down. Come back. Switch over. See the toe, then the knee, and then take that hip down and lift those arms in the air. Wonderful. Hands come down, shoulders wide, back toe under, lift that back knee off the floor. Get a lovely stretch through the back of the leg into that front hip. Now bring that knee down. Take this knee, walk back into a kneeling position and lift up. Wonderful, hands down. So I just want to do a little side bend. Now try to look to the opposite corner of the room. Hold it there. Come down. Look to the other corner of the room. Hold it there. And come down. Hands, toes, knees up. Extend backwards, walk. Knees slightly bent. Come away from the wall and come all the way up. Lift out the insteps of the feet, pull up through the thigh bones, roll those shoulders down. Take a breath in here and take a breath out. Ready to take a little bow. And give yourself a clap. Yay! Well done. So let me just turn my music down. So excellent. So what we did today and tonight was do a lot of work in through that lower back. So if you are feeling a little bit stiff through that lumbar spine, those are the exercises that we did tonight that I want you to do on a regular basis, and those stretches for the glutes and for the hips as well. So any comments or any questions, just pop them down underneath the video and then I will get back to you. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for Legs, Bums and Tums. Bye for now.